Alright, here we are once again, back to back, like I said, 205 review, which I probably should have just done it in one video with the SmackDown one, but 205, as they pretty much introduced all the Cruiserweights, which everybody was mostly from the Cruiserweight Classic, and pretty much they were still in the same place, literally right after SmackDown, really, so all they did was just change everything into purple, and pretty much everybody that was in the 205 were Rich Swan, T.J. Perkins, Jack Gallagher, Ho Ho Loon, the Bollywood Boys, Noam Dar, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, Arya Davari, Cedric Alexander, Lince Dorado, Akira Tozawa, Mustafa Ali, Grand Metalik, and Brian Kendrick. Some still think this is just another X Division while the guys that just hang around each other where their faces are healed. But we kicked it off with the Bollywood Boys video package. And we have to remember, this is right after SmackDown, so it looked like the crowd was really dead throughout a lot of these matches tonight. They went against Drew Gulak and Tony Nese, who continue to lose a lot, but somehow they beat Cedric Alexander in his hometown last night. They did pretty much the Bollywood Warriors won with a double super kick on Gulak. And then they have Gulak and Nese after the match, and you know, Bollywood is a real place, and they're gonna take them out soon enough. Which I felt like the crowd was literally dead throughout this whole thing. Okay, they were over here for SmackDown, but listen, the Cruiserweight class, the crowd was alive, the shows were taped, as if it was Sail University, and the crowd was going batshit crazy. The people here tonight look like they just wanted to go home right after SmackDown and didn't really want to be here. It just kind of looked like, listen, we already know the Cruiserweights already look bad enough on Raw as it is already, and everybody sits on their hands most of the time and doesn't react there. And this match pretty much, they were just quiet again, like nobody didn't really react that much. They played a Noam Dar package, Grand Metalik video package then, and then we brought out Jack Gallagher, I'd say one of the fan favorites for the Cruiserweight Classic, from the Cruiserweight 205 thing, and I was a big fan of his in the Classic also, like really great. He went against Davari, which, my God, the stuff that guy does is crazy. That rolling thing, submission, to get them stuck in their own hands and feet. But those drop kicks Jack Gallagher does, my God, those things look awesome right there, those drop kicks. Also on commentary, we got Austin Aries here on commentary with Mauro Naldo and Corey Graves. Aries, we all know, is pretty much injured right now, and hopefully he can see. We can't really see his face because he's got sunglasses on, but after Shinsuke Nakamura kicked him in his eye that hard, he will be out for a number of months and will probably affect his vision in the future. And hopefully he comes back soon enough and think he'll be part of this Cruiserweight Classic. It's almost like Aries being part of the X Division again. But Jack Gallagher did win. He beat Davari, which, you know, Davari, he loses a lot of matches also, but once again, the crowd nearly dead. They barely reacted for Gallagher also, maybe a little, but once again, this crowd was really dead tonight. I've already said that enough. But as we came into the main event, it was Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swan for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And they did a video pack pretty much both Rich Swan, as they talked to Brian Kendrick in the back, as T.J. Perkins tried to get involved again, as pretty much he said Perkins was messing it up, Kendrick. But Kendrick versus Swan for the Cruiserweight Championship, which was a really good match, and the crowd didn't really get into it till the end, though. I felt like it just looked like they only reacted when the ending of the match came into play. They did react for some moves and everything, but at least it did wake the crowd up for the 205. It's pretty much like almost watching 3 hours in a show. You think, yeah, we know people are tired during Raw because that's already 3 hours enough. But getting through SmackDown and Cruiserweight could be a hassle for the live crowd. Hopefully they can get some energy next week. But this thing really did nearly go for pretty much an hour show, really. And pretty much Rich Swan did win. Pretty much with those kicks. 3 kicks he did on Brian Kendrick to win the match. And becoming the new Cruiserweight champion. I almost thought he wasn't going to win. I thought they would keep this thing going for a minute and then change the title because Kendrick is only heel. It looks like they really got on there right now. But I am glad Rich Swan did win it. People chanting, "You deserve it." And he said he did it for his mom, saying she is here in spirit. And Kendrick was interviewed then saying, you know, this isn't about wrestling Swan. It's because T.J. Perkins played mind games, and Rich Swan won't be holding the title for long, as he puts it. But I am surprised there was a title change tonight. I am glad Rich Swan won because it looks like he's only got to win matches on this whole Cruiserweight division anyways every week on Raw. It looks like he's the only guy that gets the pin most of the time. Or if Alexander's there too, but I mostly see a lot of Rich Swan. And he did win the belt, so we will see how this goes. As long as Raw is not controlling this thing, maybe this 205 Live will go out well. But the main event was the only thing really worth watching it. This is a premiere show, but everything else tonight just kind of felt dead. The crowd was mostly dead out there because they just finished watching SmackDown. And it looks like they didn't go enough Raw until the main event with Rich Swann and Brian Kendrick. But overall, a good main event. I will say that. I am surprised about the title change, but hey, I'll go with it though. But that's the end of the show for tonight. Not that longer review for the 205 Live, but this is the premiere episode, and these are mostly the main things that happen. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.